For decades, infertility was quietly framed as a women's issue, but modern medical research tells a very different story. Today, male fertility is declining worldwide, and it's happening faster than most people realize. Sperm counts have dropped dramatically over the past 40 to 50 years. In many countries, the average sperm count is now less than half of what it was in the 1970s. This isn't speculation, it's documented in large, peer-reviewed population studies. So the question becomes, what is causing this change? The answer is not simple. There isn't one villain, but there is a pattern. And that pattern points to something modern men are exposed to every single day.
Studies provide empirical evidence of declining male fertility rates. Therefore, the decline is a scientifically recognized phenomenon. Male fertility is contingent on several key physiological factors. Healthy sperm production is essential for male fertility. Proper hormone signaling is critical for regulating sperm production and function. Normal sperm structure and motility are necessary for successful fertilization. Adequate blood flow to the reproductive organs supports sperm health and viability. A stable internal environment, including temperature, is crucial for optimal sperm development. Sperm cells are highly sensitive to environmental stressors. This sensitivity makes male fertility a potential early indicator of broader health problems. Environmental stressors can negatively impact sperm quality and function. Changes in sperm health may signal underlying health issues in the individual. Therefore, monitoring male fertility can provide valuable insights into overall health. Modern men face increased exposure to synthetic chemicals compared to previous generations. Chronic stressors, stemming from societal and professional pressures, are more prevalent. Lifestyle disruptors, such as altered sleep patterns and dietary habits, contribute to physiological strain. These factors collectively impact hormonal balance and overall health. The convergence of these exposures poses unique challenges to men's well-being. Endocrine disruptors are substances capable of interfering with the body's hormonal system. These substances can disrupt the normal function of hormones. The disruption occurs because endocrine disruptors mimic or block natural hormones. This interference can lead to a variety of adverse health effects. Endocrine disruptors are effective even at low concentrations. Exposure to these chemicals can occur through various environmental and dietary routes. Endocrine disruptors are chemicals that can interfere with the body's endocrine system. These disruptors can mimic or block hormones, leading to adverse health effects. Common sources include certain plastics used in food and beverage containers. Industrial chemicals, such as those found in manufacturing processes, are also sources. Pesticides used in agriculture and personal care products like cosmetics can contain endocrine disruptors. Prolonged sitting can elevate scrotal temperature due to reduced air circulation. Tight clothing restricts airflow, further increasing heat retention around the testicles. Laptop use on laps introduces direct heat transfer to the groin area. Elevated scrotal temperatures negatively impact sperm production and quality. Increased heat exposure can lead to decreased sperm count and motility. These factors collectively contribute to potential male fertility issues. Sperm production, or spermatogenesis, is sensitive to temperature. Optimal sperm development requires a temperature slightly below core body temperature. The testes are located outside the body in the scrotum to facilitate this lower temperature. The scrotum's external position allows for better heat dissipation. This cooler environment is crucial for healthy sperm maturation and viability. Maintaining the correct temperature is essential for male fertility. Chronic stress significantly impacts hormonal balance within the body. Elevated cortisol levels, a hallmark of chronic stress, directly interfere with testosterone production. This suppression of testosterone shifts the body's focus towards immediate survival. The body prioritizes stress response over normal reproductive and anabolic functions. Modern sleep disruption, stemming from artificial light and erratic schedules, can negatively impact hormone regulation. Exposure to screens, especially before sleep, interferes with the natural production of melatonin. Reduced melatonin levels can disrupt the endocrine system, leading to decreased testosterone production. Consistent sleep disruption can therefore result in chronically lower testosterone levels. Insulin resistance is a condition where cells become less responsive to insulin. Prediabetes indicates blood sugar levels are higher than normal, but not yet diabetic. Obesity is characterized by excessive body fat accumulation. Metabolic syndrome is a cluster of conditions including increased blood pressure, high blood sugar, excess body fat around the waist, and abnormal cholesterol levels. These metabolic conditions are associated with reduced sperm quality, potentially impacting male fertility. Excess body fat can disrupt hormonal balance in the body. Increased body fat leads to a higher activity of the aromatase enzyme. Aromatase is responsible for converting testosterone into estrogen. Elevated estrogen levels can negatively impact sperm production. The increased conversion of testosterone reduces its availability for normal functions. This hormonal imbalance can further suppress sperm production, affecting fertility. Chronic inflammation is often triggered by factors like poor diet, pollution, smoking, and untreated conditions. This prolonged inflammation leads to an imbalance in the body's redox system. Specifically, it causes an overproduction of reactive oxygen species, ROS. Elevated ROS levels contribute to oxidative stress, damaging cells and tissues. Reactive oxygen species, ROS, can cause significant damage to sperm cells. ROS attack the sperm membrane, compromising its integrity and function. Mitochondria within sperm are also vulnerable to ROS-induced damage, reducing energy production. Sperm DNA is susceptible to oxidative stress from ROS, leading to mutations and fragmentation. This damage collectively impairs sperm motility and fertilization capacity, affecting fertility. ROS-induced sperm damage can also have negative implications for offspring health and development. Male infertility is often a complex condition. It is rarely attributable to a single, isolated cause. Instead, it typically arises from the combined impact of various stressors. These stressors can accumulate over time. The cumulative effect of these stressors ultimately impairs male fertility. Therefore, a comprehensive assessment is needed to identify the contributing factors. Lower sperm counts are indicative of broader health vulnerabilities in men. Reduced sperm concentration is associated with an elevated risk of cardiovascular disease. Men with lower sperm counts may also face a higher incidence of metabolic disorders. These metabolic issues can include conditions like diabetes and obesity. Research suggests a correlation between lower sperm counts and a potentially shorter lifespan. The male reproductive system is characterized by its dynamic nature. Sperm production occurs in cycles lasting approximately 74 days. This cyclical process allows for measurable improvements in sperm health and production. Interventions and lifestyle changes can positively influence sperm quality within this time frame. The relatively short cycle facilitates the assessment and optimization of male reproductive health. Reducing harmful exposures is crucial for male fertility recovery. Improving sleep patterns can significantly enhance male reproductive health. Effective stress management techniques play a vital role in restoring male fertility. Optimizing nutrition with essential nutrients supports the recovery of male fertility. Modern environments exert a significant influence on male reproductive health. Understanding these environmental impacts is crucial for making informed decisions. These decisions can relate to lifestyle, occupation, and healthcare choices. Awareness empowers individuals to mitigate potential risks. Ultimately, this knowledge promotes better reproductive health outcomes for men. Historical data reveals a gradual decline in fertility rates over generations. The slow pace of this decline made it difficult to notice in real time. Generational turnover masked the subtle changes in reproductive health. The imperceptible nature of the decline led to its being largely unnoticed. Long-term data analysis is crucial for identifying such gradual demographic shifts. Research indicates a negative impact of modern environments on male reproductive health. Data suggests a correlation between environmental factors and declining sperm quality. Modern pollutants and lifestyle choices may contribute to reproductive health issues. Further research is crucial to understand and mitigate these environmental impacts. Endocrine disruptors interfere with the body's endocrine system. Some disruptors mimic estrogen, binding to estrogen receptors and triggering estrogenic effects. Other disruptors block testosterone, preventing it from binding to its receptors and exerting its normal effects. Lower testosterone levels can result in various health issues, including reduced libido and muscle mass. A diet lacking essential nutrients can trigger chronic inflammation throughout the body. Chronic inflammation involves the persistent activation of the immune system. This sustained immune response releases inflammatory molecules that can damage various tissues. Sperm cells are particularly vulnerable to damage from these inflammatory molecules. Damage to sperm cells can impair their motility and ability to fertilize an egg. Consequently, a poor, diet-induced chronic inflammation can significantly reduce fertility. Regular exercise significantly improves metabolic health. Exercise enhances the body's ability to process sugars and fats. Consistent physical activity helps reduce chronic inflammation throughout the body. Reduced inflammation is linked to a lower risk of various diseases. Exercise supports healthy sperm production and male reproductive health. Stress management techniques aim to mitigate the negative impacts of stress on the body. Meditation is a key technique to calm the mind and reduce stress hormones. Deep breathing exercises help lower cortisol levels, a primary stress indicator. Reducing cortisol can positively influence testosterone production, promoting hormonal balance. Endocrine disruptors are chemicals that can interfere with the body's endocrine system. These disruptions can cause adverse developmental, reproductive, neurological, and immune effects. Efforts are underway to regulate and reduce the use of these chemicals. This includes monitoring and controlling their presence in consumer products. Regulations also target industrial processes that release endocrine disruptors into the environment. The aim is to minimize human and environmental exposure to these harmful substances. Urban design can be strategically employed to encourage physical activity among residents. Thoughtful planning can reduce exposure to environmental pollutants within urban environments. Promoting physical activity and reducing pollution exposure supports overall public health. Improved public health outcomes can positively influence fertility rates within the population. Therefore, urban design plays a crucial role in fostering healthier and more fertile communities. Public health campaigns are essential for increasing awareness of male fertility factors. These campaigns aim to educate the public about lifestyle choices impacting sperm health. Key areas of focus include diet, exercise, and avoiding harmful substances. Campaigns often highlight the effects of smoking and excessive alcohol consumption. Stress management and adequate sleep are also promoted as beneficial habits. The goal is to empower men to make informed decisions that support their reproductive health. The conference focuses on the latest research findings related to male fertility. Researchers are exploring the various factors influencing male reproductive health. The discussions include potential causes and mechanisms behind male infertility. A key topic is the development of innovative treatments for male infertility. The conference also covers interventions aimed at improving sperm quality and quantity. Experts are sharing data on the effectiveness of different therapeutic approaches. Family planning services offer valuable education for couples aiming to conceive. These services provide key insights into the reproductive process and fertility. Couples receive guidance on optimizing their health and lifestyle for conception. Support includes advice on timing intercourse to coincide with ovulation. Family planning also addresses potential fertility challenges and solutions. This support aims to empower couples in their journey towards pregnancy. Sperm DNA damage can significantly impair male fertility. Damaged sperm DNA reduces the likelihood of successful fertilization. Even if fertilization occurs, DNA damage can lead to early pregnancy loss. Increased sperm DNA damage is associated with higher rates of miscarriage. Sperm DNA integrity is crucial for proper embryonic development. Offspring may experience increased risks of certain diseases due to damaged sperm DNA. Environmental toxins can significantly impair male reproductive health. Exposure to toxins is linked to reduced sperm motility, hindering their ability to reach the egg. Toxic substances can induce DNA fragmentation within sperm cells. DNA fragmentation compromises the genetic integrity of sperm. Impaired motility and increased DNA fragmentation can both contribute to decreased fertility. Semen analysis is a crucial laboratory test for evaluating male fertility. The analysis assesses key parameters including sperm count, motility, and morphology. Sperm count measures the concentration of sperm in the semen sample. Motility refers to the percentage of sperm that are moving and their movement characteristics, while morphology evaluates the shape and structure of the sperm. Assisted reproductive technology, ART, encompasses various techniques to aid infertile couples. In vitro fertilization, IVF, is a common ART procedure. IVF involves fertilizing an egg outside the body. Intracytoplasmic sperm injection is another ART technique. ICSI involves injecting a single sperm directly into an egg. Both IVF and ICSI aim to facilitate fertilization and pregnancy for couples facing infertility. Ultrasound is utilized to evaluate testicular health and detect abnormalities. The procedure involves using sound waves to create images of the testicles. It helps in identifying conditions such as tumors, cysts, or varicocele. The real-time imaging allows for immediate assessment and diagnosis. Pharmaceutical research focuses on developing medications to address hormonal imbalances. Hormonal imbalances can affect various bodily functions and overall health. Specific medications aim to regulate hormone levels to restore balance. Research also targets improving sperm production in cases of male infertility. These medications work by stimulating or modulating the reproductive system. Certain nutrients play a crucial role in supporting healthy sperm production. Zinc is essential for sperm development and motility. Adequate zinc levels are necessary for maintaining sperm quality. Selenium is an antioxidant that protects sperm from oxidative damage. Selenium contributes to sperm maturation and overall reproductive health. Sperm cells are susceptible to damage from oxidative stress. Oxidative stress is caused by an imbalance between free radicals and antioxidants in the body. Free radicals can damage sperm cell DNA and membranes. Antioxidants neutralize free radicals, preventing them from causing damage. A diet rich in antioxidants can help protect sperm cells from oxidative damage. Foods high in antioxidants include fruits, vegetables, and nuts. Water filtration systems are crucial for reducing exposure to endocrine disruptors. Endocrine disruptors are chemicals that can interfere with the body's hormonal system. These chemicals can enter water sources through industrial discharge and agricultural runoff. Effective filtration methods include activated carbon filters and reverse osmosis systems. Activated carbon filters adsorb endocrine disruptors, trapping them within the filter material. Reverse osmosis uses pressure to force water through a membrane, blocking endocrine disruptors. Air quality monitoring stations track pollutants affecting reproductive health. Exposure to certain air pollutants can negatively impact fertility in both men and women. Monitoring helps identify sources and levels of harmful pollutants. Data from monitoring stations inform strategies to reduce pollutant exposure. Reducing exposure can improve reproductive outcomes and overall health. Sustainable farming aims to minimize synthetic pesticide and herbicide use. Many pesticides and herbicides contain endocrine disruptors. Endocrine disruptors can interfere with hormonal systems in humans and wildlife. Crop rotation disrupts pest and weed life cycles, reducing reliance on chemicals. Integrated pest management, IPM, uses biological controls and monitoring to target pests precisely. Cover cropping suppresses weeds and improves soil health, further decreasing the need for herbicides. Green chemistry focuses on designing chemical products and processes that minimize or eliminate the use and generation of hazardous substances. It aims to create safer alternatives to harmful chemicals traditionally used in manufacturing. This approach reduces the risks associated with chemical production and the use of consumer products. The development of these alternatives promotes sustainability and protects human health and the environment. Public policy forums facilitate discussions on critical societal issues. These discussions often address policies aimed at protecting reproductive health. Another key focus is on policies designed to reduce exposure to environmental toxins. The goal is to create informed policies that safeguard public well-being. These policies require careful consideration and public discourse. Educational programs are designed to teach young people about reproductive health. These programs aim to provide accurate information on sexual health and development. A key component is promoting healthy lifestyle choices related to physical and mental well-being. The goal is to empower young individuals to make informed decisions about their health. Community programs are designed to foster healthy lifestyles among individuals and couples. These programs offer resources and education on factors impacting fertility. Support groups provide a platform for sharing experiences and emotional support. Such initiatives aim to reduce the stigma and isolation associated with fertility challenges.